Dreams are more than dreams. Obviously, when you sleep, when you go to sleep, you're in a state called rapid eye movement, and that's when you're like, it means like you're awake, but you're not awake. Your eyes are moving still, even though your eyes are closed. When you enter the dream state, that's the mental plane. And a lot of y'all be messed up mentally, so obviously you wouldn't be able to control your dreams if you're all mentally messed up in your body. You're eating a whole bunch of junk food, a whole bunch of fast food, a whole bunch of greasy food. You won't be able to tap into your soul. And but yeah, my dreams be crazy. Like I be having dreams about so many other things that people wouldn't even think is normal. You feel me? But I can control my dreams pretty well. But the reason why you can't control your dreams is because it could depend on a whole bunch of things. It could depend on what you eat, how much rest you get, how much sunlight you get. It could depend on anything. But once you're in the mental plane, honestly, this is how you control your dreams. Once you can control your dreams, then you can start controlling your reality. Once you start controlling your reality, you can start controlling your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit. But yeah, there's so many techniques about on how to lucid dream. The technique I know is laying not laying in your bed, but laying on a hard surface like on the floor, and sleeping on your back. Just sleep on your back and count to 100 until you fall asleep. I've done that technique multiple times, and I can tell you that it definitely works. You'll definitely lucid dream. I say 8 times out of 10. It doesn't always work immediately, but most times than not, it definitely works. Yeah, just count to 100 and sleep on your back. Once you get to 100 and if you're not asleep already, you just repeat that same cycle again. Just keep counting to 100 and until you fall asleep, and you definitely will lucid dream. Once you lucid dream, try not to be afraid when you lucid dream, because fear is a low vibrational state, and it will just wake you up, or you just won't lucid dream. Once you lucid dream, you just start controlling your dreams, and you can just control. In my opinion, I feel like you control. When I lucid dream, I can kind of like feel myself in my body while I'm still sleeping. Once I lucid dream, it's like I'm just so focused on what I'm doing in my dreams that I don't really pay attention to my body. But I know that my body is still here on this earth. But my mental is on a whole different plane. It's in the mental plane, the astral plane, and so on and so forth. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. Life comes from you. Life comes from you. Everything comes from you. So if you can't astral project, if you're struggling to have dreams, then what do you think you should do? You should fix your mental. You should fix your mental and your physical. You should eat better. You should not worry about stressing and this and that. Like I said, when we sleep, we tap into a different realm. We tap into a higher dimension. Obviously, we're in the 3rd dimension. There's like 4 other dimensions other than the 3rd dimension. You feel me? But we're on this low dimension, and the dimensions stack on top of each other like this, kind of like plates. They stack on top of each other like that, and yeah, we're in the 3rd dimension. And when we sleep, obviously, our soul leaves our body for a brief moment, and it ascends upwards into the other planes of existence. When we dream, that's 100% real. You feel me? It's like you're tapping into something higher than yourself. You feel me? Higher than this dimension.